Guys, Dan the Marketing Man. I'm back for another video, and this one, it's gonna be a little different. Instead of like a quick punchy, takeaway video, I'm gonna be doing a little bit more mindset stuff today. Mindset stuff, because August was the biggest month ever. Unfortunately, I didn't hit my goal. I wanted to hit $40,000 this month, but I'm actually $1,350 away from hitting that, and today is the 31st. I'll even show you. So yeah, this is my calendar. Every single day, I basically just write down all the money taken in. I write down my goals every single month as well. So you can see there's only a couple days where we actually didn't hit our numbers, or excuse me, where we actually didn't get a deal, which was 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 days out of the month only that we did not close any deals. And it's taken me a long time to get here. It's taken me a very long time. It's, well, it's been long for me because I'm checking in every single day. I'm doing this full time. It's only been 10 months. It's almost been like a full year finally that I've been doing SMMA. We hit 6 figures, and yeah, I almost hit $40,000 this month for the first time, but I was literally one more deal away from hitting it. I didn't hit it, but that's fine. And I talk about this because I want to give you guys a challenge. I want to give you guys a 30-day challenge to get your first client. So before starting this video, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, turn the notification bells on, and if you're not already, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Without further ado, let's get right into the video. So guys, this is going to be my 30-day challenge to you. Okay, for the next 30 days, I want you to really focus on your mindset, because now that I'm a guru, I can say guru things, but again, I only say this stuff because it's true. And mindset was the biggest thing for me to overcome. And I know many people are already turned off by that, but seriously, I was too, before I really understood that. And if you read a lot of books, if you're into like a lot of the self-help stuff, you know what I'm talking about. So if you don't get the mindset portion down and understand that what goes on the inside will determine what goes on the outside. If you guys have ever heard the statement, where the mind goes, the man goes. It's very powerful because it's true. Most people procrastinate. Most people have been told that they can't be successful. Perhaps somebody put it inside of your mind that you can't be successful, or that you can't own an agency or do 6 figures or 7 figures or 8, whatever your goal is now. But the truth is, everybody watching this video right now can get a client in 7 days, even if they have no experience. If I told you that if you got a client in 2 days, that I would write you a check for $10,000, you have 48 hours. I guarantee somebody watching this video right now can do that. And if you don't believe me, watch my video I just did with Zane. He's one of my students in my coaching. He literally closed the deal in 2 days. One of my other students, his name is Sean, closed the deal in 3 days. Okay, and these guys have never had any experience in an agency at all. They're just getting started. So that's my whole point. If you guys have the right training and you guys actually do the actions every single day, guarantee it's just gonna happen, because the system already works. It's a matter if you're gonna do it or not. I don't have any courses. I put everything online for free. Every single day I get people messaging me, Dan, where's the course? I'm gonna buy the course. Send me a link. I don't have one, guys. I offer coaching. That's one-on-one coaching, but everything that, you need to do to start and scale your agency, I already give away for free. So unfortunately, I don't have, a course. You can get it for free. So check out other videos on this channel. I have literally a playlist on my YouTube channel right now, A to Z Agency, or I forgot what I named it, but basically it's literally start to finish everything you need in order to get clients and scale your agency to 10K, which is like, every beginner's dream. You can actually see a video that I did with Jordan Lee where I hit 10K in the first month. You just trying. Literally, I was just like, all right, I'm gonna try it this month. I hit 10K, and I realized how small 10K is. I realized, like, wow, this is every beginner's dream, and this is like the easiest thing I've ever done ever. Like, I wasn't even trying and I hit 10,000. So you would create a way to get it done. If you had 2 days, $10,000, you got to get a client, I guarantee you would find a way so you can get that check. But it first comes down to your attitude. Your attitude determines your behaviors determine your actions, and those turn into results. Okay, my first year, it hasn't even been like, it's not even October yet, but I've already done $150,000 in revenue. 98% of people in SMMA don't even have their first client. The first step is to program your mind that you can do it. And this is where I'm going to lose a lot of people too, because I always talk about law of attraction. And if you guys have ever read a book, maybe The Secret or similar ones on law of attraction, if you've actually applied it, it works. And many people are like, how does this work, Daniel? I don't understand. If I'm just gonna like think it into existence, I don't really believe that. First of all, I don't either. And that just shows like many people don't realize like the power of it. So law of attraction is when you're thinking about something constantly. You're constantly thinking about something, but more importantly, you have emotional feelings towards what you're thinking about. You know, this is who you want to be. You're visualizing yourself being that person. But more importantly, above all, you're taking action. This only works if you're taking action, because if you do that, you're constantly thinking about your goals and you're constantly taking actions to hit those goals. You're going to attract that goal to your life. Whether that's actually happening or getting closer, it's going to happen, and you cannot argue that. You cannot. If I'm always thinking about my goals and I'm always taking actions on those goals, how are you going to tell me that it's not going to happen, or at least get 50% closer than I was before? So that's the whole point, you know, and it works for me. It absolutely has. And I dare anybody to challenge me. I dare anybody to genuinely open themselves up and give it the 30-day challenge, which is what the whole concept of this video is. You got to believe it. Number one, many people around you are going to say that it's not possible. First, they laugh, they ignore, right? You get your first couple clients, they're like, whatever, you know, he's just trying, he's not even. And then once you hit 6 figures, they're like, whoa, Daniel, like, I knew this guy from the start. So they totally switch up, but you have to go through that. You must go through that to be successful. 6ix9ine, very polarizing person in pop culture. Same thing. Many people hated him in the beginning. He actually, when I was introduced to him is when I had Twitter, but everybody was hating on him. Oh, who's this rainbow hair guy? Oh, he has, you know, this type of charge and he's doing this. And end of the day, you know, people have totally changed their narrative on him. In my opinion, they changed their total perspective and their opinions on him, you know, once he's gone through all that. So the whole point is you got to believe it. Number one, if you want to make $5,000 this month, 10,000, 15, 30, whatever your goal is, you have to first set that goal. You got to set that goal. So we're going to remove a lot of the garbage, fear, and anxiety that you get when you're on the phone, cold calling people, talking to business owners, trying to close business, because you can make money, you can make excuses, but you can't do both. You got to pick one. So if you want to make $10,000 in revenue, it all comes down to your mindset. The reason why most SMMA people have never closed a deal is their mindset. Whatever you believe, you will achieve. And wow, even that for me was a little bit cringe, but it's true at the end of the day, because the mind is like soil. If you want to take away anything from this video, this is it. The mind is like soil, okay? It's like a plant. You got to water it every single day. You have to feed it. What are you feeding your mind? There's a meme that I love that I actually had as my lock screen for a couple months, and it was like something like, the brain works like a computer, so make sure you're the only one programming it, which again is very valuable advice. But this actually goes back to law of attraction. If you're constantly thinking and visualizing your goals, think about it every day. Think about how it would feel to hit those goals every day, and you feed yourself with positive information, it's gonna happen. It's gonna get way closer to happening than it is right now. If you watch movies, if you listen to music, if you play video games, that's fine. It has its place. But if you're constantly listening to positive information, it reprograms your mind. It will reprogram your mind. And if you stop doing that, if you stop programming your mind and listening to the positive information and watching these videos on repeat and really internalizing the things that I'm saying, you won't make it. You won't make good money. And then you'll be like everybody else complaining that they don't have any money. So how much do you want to make? Write your goals down. I want to make $80,000 this year. If you do this, it will happen. And I only know that because I did it myself. So how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself as someone making $80, $100, $150, $250,000 a year? How the inner man sees himself will determine how the outer man becomes. So when you talk to clients and you see yourself as a new person, I don't care if you're new or not, you got to have confidence. Otherwise, they're not going to sign up with you. And that's coming from me, okay? I was the shyest kid ever growing up, and I learned a lot from my mentors. My mentors really shaped me into becoming who I am today. You know, I didn't grow up with a father. You know, I grew up with a single mom, my sister, my grandma, and they didn't teach me about sales. They didn't teach me about business, but I went out there and I found out how. Since the age of 16, I was selling knives, door-to-door selling knives. I was selling, you know, internet services, door-to-door sales, in-person sales. I did car sales for a short amount of time, and then I got a lot of, you know, experience in marketing and working with people and working on systems from my other mentors. So you only get confidence by doing things, by constantly studying things. Confidence is competence, because if you know it all, you're going to be confident. And I say this to all my students when they're learning how to cold call. You need to memorize the script word for word. You got to know that script with your eyes closed, because once you do that, you can start to talk to business owners and adapt the script to the real conversation. You can change the way you're saying things. You can say it in your own tone. And when you do that, people are going to believe you. And the biggest problem right now is, how do I sign up clients if I don't have any experience? It's how confidently can you sell? How confident are you in what you're selling? And that only comes with experience. You just have to do it. If you guys are scared, good. Take the risk. If you're young, most of the people watching this video are. They're between the ages of 18 and 30, even 35, I think. I got to recheck the demographics, but 18 and 30 for sure. A majority of my audience is. So if you're young, take a chance. The older you get, the harder it's gonna be. You will never be younger than you are now. So you can borrow some of my confidence, borrow some of my enthusiasm, rewatch the videos, watch Grant Cardone, watch Brad Lee, watch Maurice Gear, watch Kai Bax, people who are in the space, Ross Christofoli. I've had appointment setters get, you know, $500 in bonuses, and they're from the Philippines, you know. On top of their hourly, they're getting $500 a month in bonuses, where the average salary there is $200, $300 a month. Okay, I've had successful appointment setters, I've had successful students, and as you start to say that, as you start to have those thoughts, you'll start planting that in your mind and reprogramming your mind, and that will start to manifest. It will start to happen. You will believe it, you know, before it can happen, and that's what you must do. You can change your life, but you got to change your thinking first. And that's why we do the role playing. That's why we do that, so you can imagine yourself in those scenarios, talking with business owners, anticipating objections, getting past objections, closing the sale. If you don't do this training and this role playing for 30 days, it will never happen. So I want to move a handful, because most of the people watching this video are going to do nothing about it. But I want to move a couple people from where they are now to 6 figures a year. I want to move you from where you are now to the you that makes 6 figures per year. And I got to help you with your mindset, because that was the biggest problem for me, and it is the biggest problem for most people. It's their mindset. So with that being said, guys, listen to this video every single day for the next 30 days. This is what's going to push you to get on the phone and close business. Watch some of my other videos. You can watch me do it live. You can watch me set appointments and close deals live, start to finish. You can see the whole process. I guarantee if you guys have a question about finding prospects, setting appointments, sales, closing deals, or fulfillment and retention, I already have a video on it. So listen to this every day before you start prospecting, before you get on the phone, before you start the day. If you're working full time right now and you're coming home, or you're doing it before you go to work, and you're putting in your 2 hours a day of prospecting, you can get to 6 figures. Watch me do it. I literally did it on this channel, and you can see the real numbers. In November of last year, I made 600 dials. I got 136 people interested, and I got 52 emails sent out. And I think it was like a 40% conversion rate of people who were actually interested in seeing what I had to, you know, offer. And that was with no experience, just starting out. Anybody that's interested in the coaching, I have one-on-one coaching available right now. I have a few spots. So if you're interested, click the link below and apply. Make sure there are serious inquiries only. If you're not really sure, or you don't really have the time or money to put into something like that, definitely don't do it. I wouldn't recommend that. I only want to work with people who are serious about closing deals in the next 2 to 4 weeks. So if that's you, also check it out. So with that being said, guys, I hope you like this video. Make sure you watch it every single day for the next 30 days. This is your challenge, so do with it what you will. I hope one of you guys gets deals out of this. I already have had students do that, and you can actually check that out on my Instagram at Dan the MKT Man on the screen right now. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'm trying to grow that. I put a lot of exclusive content out there for you guys as well, and updates on the channel and about me as well. And I also put some more motivational stuff like this out there too. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely check me out on Instagram. But with that said, guys, thank you so much for viewing, subscribing, and liking. I'll see you guys when I see you guys.